Hey everyone, welcome back to Nerd Society. Today we're diving into the dark and dangerous world of Hell's Kitchen to uncover the 10 greatest villains Daredevil has ever faced. From ruthless crime lords to deadly assassins, these enemies have pushed the man without fear to his absolute limits. If you love superhero content, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite Daredevil villain, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome videos. Now let's get started. Echo, or Maya Lopez, first appeared as an adversary in the pages of Daredevil. Born deaf, Maya's extraordinary ability to mimic movements after seeing them only once made her a remarkable talent. Whether it was the intricate movements of a pianist's fingers or the delicate steps of a ballerina, Maya could replicate them with precision. Her father, a henchman of the Kingpin, was murdered in front of her, though she was unaware that the Kingpin himself orchestrated the crime. As an adult, Maya became romantically involved with Matt Murdock, unaware that it was all part of the Kingpin's manipulative plan. He convinced Maya that Daredevil was responsible for her father's death, fueling her thirst for revenge. After watching a video of a battle between Daredevil and Bullseye, she mastered their combat techniques and took on the mantle of Echo. The Gladiator, Melvin Potter, a man with a kind heart, was manipulated by powerful figures into committing crimes. His mental instability was exploited by those with fewer scruples, leading him down a dark path. Despite his good nature, Potter became a pawn in the hands of others, and his struggles with his psyche often made him a dangerous individual. Potter's obsession with ancient gladiators inspired him to adopt the persona of Gladiator, embodying their fierce image. As a formidable adversary of Daredevil, Gladiator was known for his brutal strength and the chaos he unleashed during his psychotic breakdowns. However, over time, Matt Murdock and Melvin Potter reconciled their differences, and the two became friends, putting the past behind them and finding peace in their complicated relationship. The title of Fear Master has been used by different individuals, all wielding the weapon that releases the fear gas. However, Larry Cranston became the most fearsome Fear Master in Daredevil's history. Not only did he use the fear gas, but he was also a master of manipulation and intimidation, making him a truly formidable adversary. Cranston's actions took a personal toll on Matt Murdock as he drove Mila Donovan, Matt's wife, to the brink of madness, severely affecting the hero's emotional state. It's also worth noting that Fear Master serves as a direct antagonist to the Man Without Fear, creating an interesting parallel between the two. While Daredevil thrives on courage and overcoming fear, Fear Master seeks to exploit and manipulate it, making their battles deeply symbolic. Zebediah Killgrave, also known as the Purple Man, is a terrifying figure who revels in sadism and psychological brutality. His ability to control others comes from releasing pheromones that strip victims of their free will, rendering them completely subjugated to his commands. Killgrave's power of mind control is deeply unsettling, making him one of the most dangerous adversaries Daredevil has ever faced. However, Daredevil proved to be immune to this control, thanks to his extraordinary strength of will. Killgrave's powers stem from an accident in a laboratory that not only granted him his mind-controlling abilities, but also turned his skin purple, earning him the name Purple Man. One of his most well-known victims is Jessica Jones, whom he enslaved for months, causing her immense trauma. Typhoid Mary developed dissociative identity disorder as a result of severe childhood trauma. She has 3 known personalities: Mary, who is shy and pacifistic; Typhoid, who is provocative and seductive; and Bloody Mary, a sadistic personality that harbors a deep hatred for men. This fractured psyche makes her a highly unpredictable and dangerous villain. As Typhoid, she is a deadly assassin with psychic powers, including telekinesis and the ability to ignite people with her mind. Throughout her career, she has worked for several notorious figures, most notably the Kingpin, who hired her to hunt down Daredevil. Typhoid seduced Matt Murdock under her Mary persona, tormenting him as Typhoid while pursuing him relentlessly. Frank Castle, better known as the Punisher, is an extremely effective anti-hero in the fight against crime, a trait he shares with Daredevil. While both characters seem to have similar goals, their methods are vastly different, which often lead to conflict between the two. Castle embodies the moral opposite of Daredevil. As a lawyer and a devout Catholic, Matt Murdock finds Castle's disregard for the law and human life utterly abhorrent. Castle's ruthless tactics, which include using lethal force without hesitation, clash with Daredevil's belief in justice through the legal system and his unwillingness to kill. This moral divide creates an ongoing tension, as Daredevil views Castle's actions as counterproductive to the fight against crime. While both may seek justice, their fundamentally different approaches make them unlikely allies and constant adversaries in their shared mission. Elektra and Daredevil share a tragic and tumultuous love story, filled with both passion and heartbreak. They were once college sweethearts, but Elektra's life took a dark turn when a family tragedy caused her to leave Matt behind. Years later, she would return as a deadly assassin, hired by the Kingpin to kill Daredevil. However, when Elektra discovered the true identity of the man she once loved, she couldn't bring herself to follow through with her mission. Though Elektra and Matt have completely opposing views of the world, which led to many confrontations between them, their relationship has evolved over time. Instead of being enemies, they have worked together as allies in more recent years. Despite their differences, there remains a deep connection between them, shaped by both love and conflict, making their dynamic complex and ever-evolving. The Hand is a mystical cult of ninjas deeply involved in organized crime, with origins dating back to 16th century Japan. One of Daredevil's most powerful and relentless enemies, the Hand operates with a devotion to dark magic that grants its members a form of immortality. This dark sorcery allows them to resurrect fallen members, making them a never-ending threat to Daredevil. No matter how many of the Hand's ninjas Daredevil defeats, more will always emerge to relentlessly pursue him in an unbreakable cycle of destruction. This ability to resurrect and their ruthless pursuit of power make the Hand a particularly dangerous adversary, and they remain one of Daredevil's most enduring and deadly foes throughout his career. The endless nature of their attacks and their deep-rooted connections to dark magic make them nearly impossible to defeat for good. Bullseye, Daredevil's arch-nemesis, is a ruthless assassin and psychopath known for his unerring accuracy. Originally hired by the Kingpin to kill Daredevil, yes, there's a pattern here. Bullseye's obsession with eliminating the man without fear grew into an unrelenting pursuit. His deadly precision and sadistic nature made him one of the most dangerous foes Daredevil would ever face. Over the years, the villain's madness and violence escalated to disturbing levels, with Daredevil paying an unbearable price. While Bullseye has never succeeded in killing Daredevil, he has taken away some of the most important people in Matt Murdock's life, including his great loves, Elektra and Karen Page. These losses have haunted Daredevil, making Bullseye not only a physical threat, but also a deeply personal enemy. Wilson Fisk, also known as the Kingpin, is a mastermind criminal who represents the deepest levels of corruption and immorality that taint society. He is a cunning and ruthless leader, often using others to carry out his dirty work, which has made him a constant and dangerous presence in Daredevil's world. Fisk operates from the shadows, manipulating events and people to expand his empire and maintain his hold over Hell's Kitchen. Matt Murdock has fought Fisk both as Daredevil and in the courtroom, waging legal battles over the future of Hell's Kitchen. The Kingpin serves as the ultimate obstacle to Daredevil's mission and Murdock's personal aspirations. Their rivalry is a constant thorn in each other's side, with both men representing opposing ideals. Fisk's influence and power make him the quintessential villain in Daredevil's life, and he remains the embodiment of the obstacles that stand between Matt and his vision for justice. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed diving into the world of Daredevil's greatest villains. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment with your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel for more superhero content. Your support means a lot. See you next time.